Muy buenas chicos y chicas, ¿cómo estáis? Espero que estéis muy bien, yo estoy muy bien, muchas gracias. Bienvenidos a todos a un nuevo gameplay. Esta vez os traigo The Book of Unwritten Tales 2. Bueno, es una aventura gráfica que si me pongo a hablar de ella no sabría de qué hablar porque segunda parte imagino que sea de otra que habrá salido en PC, imagino, pero bueno, para hablar de algo que no sé es mejor no hablarlo, mejor callarme la boca y empezar a jugar. Lo he cogido porque a mí me gustan las aventuras gráficas, son de click and point, de estas típicas de PC, pero a mí me gustan, aunque sea jugarlo en consola. O por ejemplo me encanta mucho para la Vita, son muy buenas para ese tipo de plataforma portátil. Y bueno, espero que os guste este vídeo y nada, vamos a empezar ya con una partida, limpiar a bicho. El hecho siempre me sentía atraído por este. La guerra asolaba Aventasia. La alianza de los elfos y enanos luchaban. ¡Ah! Oye, no puedo volver atrás. Bueno, la guerra llevaba años y años devastando el país sin que nadie lograra imponerse. Pero ocurrió que en aquella época de profunda desesperación un viejo arqueólogo descubrió dónde se hallaba el artefacto del destino divino. El artefacto podía satisfacer cualquier deseo y decidir así la guerra, a favor de un bando u otro. Vale, las sombras, lideradas por el brujo Muncus, hijo de la archibruja Mortroga, buscaron no sé cuánto y se habían hecho con él, de no ser por un grupo de héroes que se interpuso en su camino. Wilbur, el joven gnomo que había sido el primero de su clan en convertirse en mago, Ivo, la valerosa princesa elfa del reino de los bosques, y Bicho, una criatura peluda de las tierras del norte y compañero del más brillante de los héroes. Ahí se ven los cuatro. Nate Bonnet, quien se suponía que iba a pasar el resto de su vida junto a una princesa elfa. Son los protas, ¿no? Quien se merecía un reino y todas las riquezas del mundo. Quien debería dejar de perder el tiempo hablando de sí mismo en tercera persona. Bueno, imagino que a partir de aquí ya leeréis vosotros, ¿no? No quiero pisotear a el prota. Agarras a la roca, vamos allá. Dale, Bonnet, dale ahí.
Good. This is good. Although the ground is still getting closer.
Trepar, venga. Vamos, Nate, creo que era Nate, ¿no? Vamos, Nathan. Joder, pues se agarra bien, es fuerte. Venga, salta. Mirar el embarcadero.
At least some of it survived the explosion.
Un par de escaleritas. Vale, te vas por la cuerda.
Lucky, this will go all the way up to the island. But somehow I really doubt it will.
Yo también. Joder, el tío vaya fuera tiene. ¿Qué haces? Joder. Coge la lámpara de aceite. Vamos allá. Vamos a escuchar el genio. ¿Qué tiene genio?
Oh, hi Nate, how's it going?
Good. For now. Could it be that your spell didn't quite work out the way you planned?
I did tell you there were certain risks involved.
A ver, se puede elegir.
Risks? What risks?
Now, Jinn magic is a complicated affair. It's difficult to get the dose right, and when one hasn't done magic for a while, things can go a little bit wrong.
Like you killing me, for example?
Not intentionally.
I could use some help here, Benny.
Well, you did see what happened last time I cast a spell.
Time to make up for it then. Now shake a leg.
Oh, I don't know. I might just end up making everything worse.
Empeorar para el tiempo. Lanza un hechizo, por favor, pero no las molestias.
Can't you just stop time? Or wings! Give me wings! How about that?
Oh, this is all terribly complicated. I really don't feel up to it today, Nate.
Benny!
Perhaps tomorrow? I really do need to think through what's happened today properly.
You get me out of the mess you got us into right now!
Please don't yell at me. I just can't take it anymore.
Benny!
Ah, fastidiado ya.
Ah! Stay easy and we can forget about miracles. I gotta find something easy, something even he thinks he can do.
Venga, en plan Aladín, ¿o qué? A ver el tiempo. Vale.
A flying carpet. Is that too much to ask?
I'm not talking to you.
Why you... I'm sorry I criticized your work, Benny.
And?
And that I shook your lamb. And everything else. You meant well.
Well, all right then. I forgive you. What can I do for you?
Carpet!
A flying carpet. Shouldn't be too hard. Should I really dare? Am I really up to it?
Hola, venga.
Yes!
¿Lo ha hecho o qué? ¿Sí, no? Ahí está. Referencias a Aladdin por todas partes, ¿no?
What the heck?
Qué guay ese mundo, ¿no?
What happened here?
Toma. El peludo este. ¿Pero este no era compañero de él o era de otro? Limpia el bicho, detén la caída. El trofeo. Nordic Games presenta. Esto es como Game of Thrones, ¿no? Sí. Con Juego de Tronos, tú. Una producción de King Art Games. The Book of Unwritten Tales 2. Una Wally. Qué guay, tiene un montón de referencias, tío. Pero un montón. Soy un amante de la aventura.
Guardian of gameplay, explainer of control. Use the left stick to move the character.
Vale. Qué guay.
Well done. If you walk up to an object, context-sensitive actions will be displayed. Walk up to that big lever and press X.
Ok, vale.
The robot has used the lever, as this seemed logical to him. Now press circle so that the robot looks at the lever rather than uses it.
The
Excellent.
lot.
The robot thinks the lever is working. But if that's so,
The
then
lot.
where is the problem? That hatch over there, walk up to it and press X.
La vueltita.
The little chap seems to think there are advanced engine mechanics hidden behind there. Perhaps that's where the problem is. Press X again.
The loot.
The first time you press X will allow you to look, the second to use. Why? Because after a player character has looked at something, it's quite simple. Press circle when you want to look at something, press X in order to do whatever that character... Is the machine working again? Walk up to the lever and press X.
Ahora sí. Eso, se te olvidaba. Qué guay, mola mucho, mola mucho el juego. Para que a mí estos juegos en consolas era un poco perezoya también, de bezoya.
Appears to be a new problem. Better take a closer look at the engine. Oops, that wasn't very helpful. Please pick up both gears by... Great work. Items you pick up will go into your inventory. To use it, use one of the gears in your inventory. Excellent. Now the second gear.
Ok. Me gusta el tutorial, Está muy bien.
Perfect. You better oil the engine before you switch.
Y ya sé dónde lo he sacado.
Time to crank.
Vale, vámonos. Ahora sí. Muy guay, muy guay. El agua. Qué guay, vamos a hecho todo de cartón.
You can examine objects in the inventory in more detail. Pick up the damaged figure and the toolbox. Then open the inventory with triangle and press circle in order to examine the toolbox.
Figura dañada. Vale.
Great. You found a few items in the toolbox.
Ok.
You can use these items on each other by initially selecting the first object with X, and then you try to repair the figure in the inventory.
Ok. No me deja. A ver.
Well done. Now
Eso
place
es.
the figure back in its rightful place on the balcony of the castle and start the machine.
Era un poco raro. A ver. Ahora cogemos la figura. Eso es. Sí, sí, sí.
One last test before I go. If you press square, all interesting
Vale.
objects in the scene will be displayed. Good luck with your adventures in the book of Unwritten Tales 2.
Muchas gracias, hombre. Gracias por el tutorial. Maestro mecánico. Ay,
I'm worried about you.
qué bonito.
Oh, Mother. What's wrong with you? Everything's fine.
Este es Elba o Ilva o como se llamase.
No, you don't look well at all. Positively rotund. It is unseemly for an elf princess to cope with her frustrations by comfort eating. If you carry on like this, you won't fit into your wedding dress.
I don't have any intentions of marrying anytime soon.
Oh, darling, we've been through that already. Prince Lalilos is going to be arriving next week. You will like him. He's charming and... Look, he sent us a picture of himself and his sister.
Which of the two is the sister?
The elf nobility, unfortunately, has not got any unshaven Neanderthals to offer. You'll just have to get used to that.
I don't have the slightest interest in that person. Not anymore.
You are at the heart of the Elf Kingdom, in the castle of your family where you belong. No one here should be sad, tired, or fat. I only want what's best for you, Ivy.
Ivo. Oh, piensa lo que ella quiere, hombre. Lo dejo para ella. Claro. ¿Cómo que para que no se escape o qué? Chip, chip.
I didn't want to tell Mother, but I've not been feeling too well lately, Cheap. I'd say the same thing, but we elves hardly ever get ill. Yeah, you've got a point there. I spent almost a year in the human world, and they have some very strange ideas about personal hygiene. Well, I thought perhaps it's a curse. Oh, no, you won't. I'll take care of it myself. Mother would make a state occasion out of it. I don't know either, but I'm sure there's a medical book down in the library. No, rest is not what I need just now.
Vale, a ver.
Have you seen this, Prince? A vain river elf who's only interested in topping up his tan. I'm to spend hundreds of years in the company of someone I don't love? Huh, not me. And how? She will try anything and everything. Nothing's more important to her than getting me married off.
Chip tiene razón.
When I was out there with the humans, it was the first time that I had the feeling I could determine my own destiny.
¿Y por qué estuvo con los humanos? Ah, la primera aventura, imagino, ¿no?
Yes, it was dangerous. Doesn't that
And
go
read
with the
the tales,
territory?
or no?
A life without risk, that is so... Oh, you don't understand. If I could, I would go right now. You want to stop me? Just like last time. And you really think it's appropriate for me to be locked? Yes, only what's best for me. I'll go down to the library and look up what's wrong with me, completely alone, just like a grown-up elf. I'm not going to be stopped. Neither...
Vale.
A beautiful red
Vamos a
flower.
flor roja. Yo aquí voy a poner unos
Sometimes
días.
Mother orders a new plant that looks nice in my room, and then it's replaced and planted in the garden. A delicate, sweet scent. It reminds me of a wood over in the west, where I learnt to use a bow and arrow.
Vale.
Fresh water from the spring brook, the little stream that rises. People come from far and wide.
Vale.
Normally this bowl is full of fruit and nuts. Presumably Mother has decided I should be without such things whilst I am.
Vale. Esto.
A guard with a spear and shield, and like all elven figures, immaculate. An envoy from the Far East gave me this musical box years ago. Wherever I go, I always have its tune in my head.
Vale, a ver. ¿Qué hace la segunda vez? Vale.
Elven craftsmen have centuries. Only when everything is always perfect, then isn't everything always the same and somehow unimportant?
Vale. Aquí.
Normally this bowl is
A ver.
I've been sleeping
Pues
badly
sí,
of late. I've never been ill, but something isn't right. When Nate and the others lived here, Nate often made intimations that were to do with the bed. I don't know why, but I know Mother wasn't happy about it. She moved him to a guarded guest room at the other end of the castle. And Cheep Cheep was ordered never to leave my side.
Seguimos, a ver. No, no. Que lo he hecho 5 veces ya. Bueno, creo que voy a dejarlo por aquí porque creo que se nos va a hacer muy largo. Así que nada, espero que os haya gustado estos primeros minutos de The Book of Unwritten Tales. Bueno, la segunda parte, imagino que la primera será igual, pero con en vez de 2 solo Unwritten Tales y ya está. Tenemos bastantes cosas por ver, ¿no? ¡Ey! Vaya bugazo, ¿no? Mira cómo traspasamos la realidad. Oye, vida, cuando nosotros aquí en el
The critic could
furbo.
never keep still when I was drawing him. He was always pulling faces and trying to make me laugh.
Buenos días.
Wilbur was so excited. He loves elves and our stories. He spent hours sitting with my father and listening to him talk about bygone ages. Complete idiot.
El pajarito.
I had my birthday during the few weeks that we spent living together here in the Elf Burrow. That was a big deal for Wilbur. He couldn't understand that the significance of birthdays tends to fade after a few hundred years. He insisted on making me a present. He sat in the corner for days knitting me this hat with his little gnarled fingers.
Vale, vamos a dejarlo por aquí, ya me estoy sobando, la verdad. Así que nada, y eso que no he comido todavía. Así que nada, muchas gracias a todos por el vídeo, espero que os haya gustado es poquito de gameplay, pero bueno, es una aventura gráfica, pausada, lenta. Y haré esas cositas a estas horas, me entra un sueñito y trabajando de noche, que no lo podéis imaginar. Así que nada, espero que os haya gustado. Muchas gracias a todos por... A ver, voy a ver el bug. Muchas gracias a todos por el vídeo. Y no, ya no lo hay. Así que nada, un fuerte abrazo a todos, cuidad mucho y nos vemos